Well,
Well,
it's nice to see you.
yes, welcome back.
Welcome to what is this? The 15th episode?
Yeah, it's the 15th episode.
Wow, we are just trucking along, aren't we, folks?
Well, yes, we certainly are.
We are, yeah.
Yes,
This looks nice. I
Oh,
like this shawl.
yeah, thank you.
Very pretty and pink.
Uh-huh.
Sort of pink and purple.
It's not otter.
Well, I thought we worked this out, but I guess not.
We did. We did work it out. Yeah. So anyways,
Yeah.
I guess this is the
15th
episode.
15th episode. We're here. We figured, our fans would want us to keep going.
Well, we got some letters.
We got some letters that begged us to stay.
Yeah, we got some
They said we don't know
emails
what we do.
at the punching Judys
And so we said
at gmail.com.
Yeah, gmail.com. It wouldn't be right to give up now.
Well, we had some people say, well, you two need to work out your issues.
Yeah. We count on you
In
two.
public.
In public.
Yeah.
On video.
Uh-huh.
For the whole world to see. But you know what? Hey, every successful partnership has a few scandals.
Well, that's true.
So-
Look at Sonny and Cher.
Look, Scotty and Skate. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And,
Charles Manson and all his followers.
Yeah. Well, we'll be down with the best of them. The Ruby and Louvel story.
That's right.
Well,
It'll be like the true Hollywood story.
it's true.
That's
it's
right.
true. But you know what, folks? We've worked it out.
Yes, we have.
We've
Upgraded her contract.
Yep, that's right.
That's right.
A few demands I had.
That's right.
And we're just gonna
And we're going to move forward.
we're gonna move forward. So
That's
let's,
right.
Let's start the episode, shall we?
All right, let's do
All
it.
right.
If you like your tea with a side of shade, just sit right back, cause you've got it made. These girls are here to gab and dish, and they do it all with a sassy swish. Always dusted, never busted, it's true, don't you know? Always dusted, never busted, it's the Punch and Judy show.
Well, welcome back.
Hi. Well, here we are.
Well, yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, I can.
I think we scared everyone for a second.
Well, it scared me, honestly. A little bit.
Honestly. Now listen, I will say, I am sorry that you were upset
Well,
by what I did.
Yes.
I truly did not do it to make fun of you.
Oh, well. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah. Did you have a good week?
I did have a good week. How about you?
It's been good. I mean, it's just so 'cause, it's kind of been a little awkward around the apartment a bit.
Yeah. Well, you think?
But I did kind of, put the olive branch down and I made her some toast.
Yes.
That was very big of me.
Yeah. It was
It was big of me.
Oh, I don't eat bread, so
She doesn't eat.
I was thinking perhaps she was trying to, taunt me some more.
No.
But I think it was an honest
An honest toast.
outreach,
Yeah.
and
I did
she extended the first olive branch.
and I ate the toast because she didn't
as
want
she
it.
did, and I
But-
ate the olive, and drank the martini.
Yeah. I made her a martini with the toast.
I mean, I don't eat, but I do drink.
she's like, Louvel, I said we were going to have a toast. Not that I wanted toast.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah, well,
we do what we can.
yeah, we do.
We do what we
Anyways, so it's been a week.
I mean, you.
And listen, I think we can get past all that.
Yes, I think so. At
Yeah.
least our own egos will allow us to continue this project because, it's something for us to project more of us out into the world.
That's right. That's right.
So if anything, that is what we're doing it for. Our
because
own egos.
two big egos can hardly stand to be out of the spotlight.
Exactly.
And your ego is pretty big.
Well, just like this hair.
It is big.
Timber.
I don't want to be rude, but it kind of looks like ramen noodles.
My ramen noodles.
Like a bowl of ramen noodles on your head.
Oh my god.
Well,
Are they like chili ramen noodles because they're orange?
you like that hot sauce? Have you
What,
ever had
sriracha?
that pho and you put you put the hot sauce in there?
I love that
Oh, I
sriracha.
do, yeah.
Sriracha's had a bit of a scandal.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, they had a duking out with the chili provider, and now they don't have the same chilies that they did before.
I heard about
So it's a
that.
slightly different color.
Yeah.
And the guy who made the chilies now is making his own.
I've heard.
So scandaloso.
It's a scandal
It's
in
a
the hot
scandal.
sauce community.
A hot sauce scandal.
Yeah, a very hot scandal.
A very hot scandal.
Yeah.
And even saucy. Hot and saucy. That's
Yeah,
our
there
two
you go.
favorite things.
That's
kind of like us and our
hot
scandal.
and saucy. I'm hot and you're saucy.
I'm saucy. That's
Yeah.
right. All right. Well, should we just go?
Maybe
into
we
our-
should have named the podcast that hot and saucy.
Nah,
Yeah. Well, we've missed our chance now.
Well, I think punching Judy's is much better description of the two of us.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Duking it out.
Duking it out.
You know, hitting each other once.
Having
in a while.
our moments.
Having our moments.
And then
We had a
having
big moment.
You know, having little tender moments
Hey, you
here
know
and
what?
there.
Honestly, folks, considering our past, the fact that we made it 14 episodes without having a breakup was pretty good.
Really?
We've
it's not
broken
like,
up a few times
That's
already.
true. It's not like we're Simon and Garfunkel or
Yeah.
the Beatles. We're going to stick this out for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna stick it out for a while.
Yeah.
We can't help. We live with each
Yeah,
other.
well,
So-
that is true.
So, you know, she either makes me homeless and throws me out, and then I let everybody know what a horrible person she is.
That's right.
Or she continues to do this
And I'm going to continue to do this.
because she doesn't want to be canceled.
Well, you know, you bring a certain...
putting a queer person on the
just
streets.
one. She was a homeless person when I met her. Well, it was that little walk up. You were staying in the bathroom with those 4 other people.
This story changes every time you tell it.
No,
I
it
had
doesn't.
a tiny little shitty apartment. I know.
Yeah, and you were living in the bathroom.
First it was the kitchen, then it was the hall, then you were living in the bathroom.
No.
Now you were living in the bar.
Your bed was in the bathroom. She had a bed in the bathtub. It was crazy, really.
Hey, you know, honestly, I just got one of those sort of cots that you do when you're camping. I kind of mushed it into the bathtub.
I know. I was
worked.
there.
It worked.
I know.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, that's what crazy kids do when they're living in New York.
That's true. You do what
You know,
can.
and they're
Hey,
heading for the big time.
It was $200 a week.
well,
which
you
is
know,
kind of
and that
rip-off
was
now that I
that was
think
a while
about it.
back, though.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
a
a
long
while
time
back,
ago.
yeah.
Because you're really old now.
Well, I wouldn't say really old.
Well, you're pretty old.
Wouldn't
I
say
mean, you're not
pretty.
as old as me, clearly.
I'm pretty.
Well,
that's true.
You're something.
Well, Ruby, I think we're just going to go on to favorite things, shall we?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Favorite
Favorite
things.
Favorite, lots of things to do and see. Favorite, all the things we love.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love favorite things. This is, it's really fun.
Well, I have a sneaking suspicion
Yes.
that your outfit might be part of your favorite things today.
Well, it is actually.
So for those of you who are just listening, you should go onto YouTube and check us out.
Listen, my favorite thing is I have gotten addicted.
Oh, really?
Addicted. I
Addicted?
may have to join a 12-step program.
Oh, no.
I've got addicted to
You've
this
already done one of
program.
those and flunked out.
That's true. It's a problem when you take your martini shaker to a meeting.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you had everyone howling at you like werewolves.
That's right.
They were like, oh! They jumped on you because they couldn't, they were triggered.
Oh, listen. All I had was, ice and a little bit of vodka and some, it was vodka.
Well,
Does vodka really count?
yes, it is the biggest one of all.
Oh, well, it didn't. Well, listen, I'm a puppet.
Well, tell us about your outfit, girl.
Well,
what's your favorite thing?
I've gotten really addicted to
Okay.
this program.
Okay.
It's this wonderful show, really.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Elsbeth. And she's really inspired my fashion today.
Elsbeth?
Elsbeth.
Elsbeth?
E-L-S-B-E-T-H.
Is that everything? It's just Elsbeth? Like Lady got like Cher?
Elsbeth, that's all it is. Well, her last name is Tassioni.
Oh. Is this a real person?
Tassioni.
Is she a cartoon character?
Well, no, she's a real person.
She sounds like an ancient witch.
Well, it does sound kind of like
Like an ancient
I've been
Italian
wondering where
witch.
the name came from.
Yeah, what is it all about?
Well, she was originally just to go back just a little bit. She started out on The Good Wife. Do you remember that program? And then
The
she was
blonde
on
lady.
The Good Fight, and then they spin off this program. She's quite the character, really.
Okay.
And she came from Chicago, and now she's in New York, and she's like a private investigator.
Oh.
But not really, because she's like a consultant to like a police precinct.
And she dresses like a drag queen?
Well, yeah, she kind of does, really. She's got all these fabulous, crazy outfits and just
I see.
wonderful colors.
So you were inspired by that
she's really
today.
inspired me. With the pink and the fur and the flowers.
Wow.
And she while she's solving crimes,
Yeah.
she carries around 3 handbags. Always has 3 big,
What's in those bags?
giant bags hanging off her shoulder. And she's quite the character. Like she's one of those people that just, she sees things other people can't see.
Like ghosts?
No, like
spirits?
clues, like
Oh,
clues.
clues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like clues. And
She doesn't need a magnifying
oh, it's
glass.
just listen. It's a darling show, and I'm addicted. Flat out, I'm addicted. I do love my TV programs.
I don't think this is for me.
Why do you say that?
Because it sounds like it's trying to be Murder, She Wrote, but without the Murder, She Wrote part of it.
Oh no, it's nothing like that.
No?
No. She's funny and clever. Oh, and she's got this wonderful gay son. And she has this sidekick gal who has a boyfriend. Oh, it's darling. The whole thing is just, I love
Darling?
it. Oh, and there's this terrible, there's a murder every week. Oh, and it's always people that, what's his name that's married to Sarah Jessica Parker? Broadwick, He played, why are you doing that?
Just let her talk sometimes,
Oh, okay, enough.
I think you look very...
Your turn.
The world's premier Elizabeth Tortellini puppet. Oh, hello everyone. My name is Elizabeth Tortellini. I have a murder to solve. Oh no. Gotta solve that murder with my 3 handbags. Woo! What's in purse number 1? It's a magnifying glass. Here it is. Oh, purse number 2. It's my fingerprint dusting kit. Woo!
It's true. That's kind of how it is.
Why does she need 3 purses for that?
Well, I was reading up about that, and the designer for the clothing, it just said that as part of her character, like she sort of feels like she needs to carry things around in case she needs
Was
them
she
to solve a
on The
murder.
Good Wife and The Good Fight as like a side character?
Yeah, she was a side character, but she was fun because she was kind of this really
She was Elizabeth
eccentric-
Tortellini.
Well, she's eccentric, and she's she's really smart, but she's really eccentric.
Okay.
And she had been
I'm gonna
an
need-
attorney, but then she had left Chicago and went to New York, and didn't have her attorney's license there, so she's
back to school.
a legal consultant.
Oh, I see.
Listen, watch an episode. I
I'll give it
promise
a
you'll
try.
love it.
Do I need to go back and watch The Good Fight and The Good Wife?
No,
So I don't need to know anything going in blind.
this is really much more of a lighthearted.
Is it just called
comedy.
Elsbeth?
It's called Elsbeth. Elsbeth.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to look at a picture of this lady.
It's right after Matlock.
Is Matlock back now too?
Yeah, with Kathy Bates.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't. Why don't they just make new shows?
Well, I don't know. That's why I watch Elsbeth, because it is new.
It's so hard to come across like brand new things now.
Well, you just want them to make a show of you and me.
Well, that would
Hey,
be.
did you ever see that show, Madam's Place?
I did.
Yeah, I loved that.
It could be Adam's Place.
Who's Adam?
We don't talk about him. Dun dun dun.
No, I mean it would be. Listen, it would be fun to have a little sitcom.
Well, it's almost like we have a show right now.
Well,
that
we
we're
do have a
filming
show, but it's not
right
it's-
here
it's-
on front of the camera.
Well,
it's like
well,
we
I
have
guess we are in the show.
hijinks and
Yeah.
and
we
and
talk
plot
about our
line.
life, and
Yeah, I mean,
we fight.
Ruby, only you would be like, I wish we had a show while filming our show.
Well, that's true.
My God.
I was thinking of something a little bit
Oh,
more,
my God. What an
other
airhead.
characters, We could
We don't-
hire
we don't need to-
we could
no.
hire someone to play Arlene, and
Maybe
someone
we
to play
could have Max
Big
come back one
Sue,
day.
and we could hire a hot boy to play
Wait a second. What'd you do with Max?
Josiah Wimmer.
Winter.
Winter.
Wait,
Walker.
Wait.
Walker.
I'm concerned for a second. I
What?
haven't seen Max in a while.
Well, I would love to have Max back.
But where is he?
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max. Max the sexy go-go
Max,
monkey.
the sexy go-go
Did you
monkey.
fire him?
No.
Well, where is he?
He is visiting family in South America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his family, his monkey tribe lives in South America.
Well, okay.
Yeah, near the equator.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely people. Really lovely
Well,
people.
they're monkeys, but
And very sexy, the whole group.
the whole...
The whole
Well, wait
group.
a second, Ruby. You told me last week that you weren't into animals.
Well, no, I'm not into animals, but a sexy go-go monkey is a whole different issue. So what's your favorite thing?
I have a feeling you're going to like this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think actually you know who this is.
I doubt it.
You might.
Well, we'll
Do you know
see.
who Olly Alexander is?
Oh, I love him.
Yes.
He's very sexy.
He's my favorite thing this week.
Oh, is he?
Yes, because so I was a fan of his band years and years for a very long time.
Yeah.
He would come out with a few like duos with
That's
Kylie
right.
Minogue once in a while.
That's right.
It's really fun music, especially at the gym.
Yep.
And then he created a solo project, which I
Right.
always thought years and years was a solo project.
Well, apparently it was a solo project.
but now he's just
But
Olly
then
Alexander.
he finally called himself, his name.
Yeah, and so he came out with this album called Polari.
Oh.
Which already, as a gay history buff,
We
makes
know
me
that
happy.
that was a special language.
Well, yeah, let's tell the audience a little bit. So Polari
Yeah.
was in the UK during a period of time where being gay was illegal, I believe.
Anyways.
Polari was a secret language that the
That's
gays
right.
would use to communicate with each other, to hook
That's
up with
right.
each other. And they even say that the word drag may come from Polari. There's many theories.
That wouldn't be surprising.
Because they would say bona drag if they said you had a pretty face.
Oh, wow.
Bona drag.
Bona drag.
Bona drag.
Well, I'm not saying that to you.
Well, I was saying it to you.
Well, I do have a pretty face.
Boner drag. But no, so I love that it's one, he makes that nod to
Yeah.
a very, very cool part of gay history, that
Yeah.
we created our own language.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that?
Well, listen, I love him. When I was in London this summer, aren't you going to yawn?
No.
Because usually when I'm talking about my trip to Europe,
No,
you get
tell
kind
me.
of...
I want to hear. If it pertains to Olly, I'm interested.
Well, when I was in London, when I first got there, the Euro contest was going on.
Oh, Eurovision.
That's right.
Was he in it?
He was the representative from the UK.
Oh, I didn't know that. What did he sing? Do you remember?
Well, I don't remember the song, but he didn't get a single vote.
Really?
It was very upsetting.
People not like him?
I don't know what happened.
I thought he's great.
He was great, and the song was great, and he looked great. I just feel like,
Did you go and see it?
well, on my television.
No.
Well, it was fun to watch it in my London hotel room after I'd been out for some Indian cuisine, and I had gone and saw a wonderful live play, which I fell asleep in because I was so tired with jet lag. And what are you doing?
You just get you jerking yourself out. I went to Europe.
No, I was watching the program.
I was in Europe. Woohoo!
You are bitter.
Woo!
You are still bitter about this.
Yes, a little
I
bit.
thought we went through this.
Oh my God, girl. Well, I'm talking about Olly Alexander. We don't care about your little trip anymore, okay?
Well,
you saw him on the TV.
But
You
my
didn't
whole
see him in
point
real
was
life.
It broke my heart
Well,
that he didn't get
you
any
don't have a
vote.
heart.
Because he got my vote.
Well, he don't care about your vote, let me tell you.
He likes me.
Yeah? Did you meet him?
Well, no, but he would like me.
Okay, well, anyway.
I know he would like me.
He's my favorite thing
I'm
this week.
certain he would like me. I don't know if he would like you.
I think he'd like me more than you.
Do you think?
Because I'm tangible.
Hey, Olly, do you think you would like Louvel better than me?
Olly Alexander, by chance, if you're somehow listening to this podcast.
Well, he might.
Hey, you know what? It's not a zero. It's not a
It's
0%
not a zero.
chance. The gay world is very small. So
It is.
There's a slim, 0.5% chance that Olly
I
Alexander
don't
is
think it's
watching this.
0.5. I think it's probably 0.0005.
Well,
but
either way,
yeah. But listen,
if Olly Alexander, if you are listening to this, let us know who you like more. Me or me?
Or me.
No, not you.
Me.
See, I'm prettier.
You are not. You are not. You just look like a normal human. I'm special.
Normal humans don't wear this hair.
Well, that's true. Nobody except you would wear a
Oh my God.
ramen noodles on your head.
Oh my God, you bitch.
Hi, ramen noodles. My friend DK might enjoy that wig. He loves the ramen noodles. Hi, DK.
Oh my God. Well,
He
anyways.
texted me this week and he's like, it's kind of fun when you say my name. And I'm like, say my name, say my name.
When no one is around you, baby, don't say I love you. That's for sure.
Oh, listen, he's a doll.
He is a doll.
He really is.
But we're talking about Olly Alexander, not
Oh,
DK.
Once again,
Well, it's a great album. Polari's
I know.
a great.
Go on.
Have you listened to the album?
I have not.
Well, then you should check it out.
Have you watched Elsbeth?
Well, we'll switch this week.
All right.
I'll watch Elsbeth and you listen to Polari.
All right. And
It's sort of like a mixture of Erasure and,
And,
George Michael.
Oh.
And who are the two gay guys who did the song "It's a Sin"?
I believe that would be the Pet Shop Boys.
The Pet Shop Boys. It's kind of like an amalgam of all three of those wonderful gay artists.
Wonderful.
But modernized a little bit. It's
I
really
really
good.
liked that song he did with Elton John.
I don't know that one.
Well, he did that Elton John song, and Elton sang it with him
Oh, really?
live. Didn't you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
It was.
Is he good live?
Yeah. Oh, it was wonderful. Yeah.
that's
It was.
good to
It's
know.
a sin.
It's a sin.
Yeah, so him and Elton did It's a Sin, which
That's
was
that's
the Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
And they did it live at like
Oh.
the, well, it wasn't the Grammys, it was
Well,
like the British Grammys.
He was on the show, It's a Sin.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That was a wonderful
Apparently
show.
he was good in it. I never did watch the show.
Oh, you need to watch it.
Well,
it's beautiful.
I know, but...
I mean, as Americans, we know so much about New York and San Francisco AIDS crisis.
Listen.
But this focuses on the UK AIDS crisis.
I'm going to be really vulnerable with you here, and I want you to be kind.
Oh, I'm going to be kind.
But, you know, it's really hard for me to watch programs
Yeah.
that deal with that era
Yeah.
about AIDS.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I was in that era, and it was hard.
Yeah.
And it
brings some back.
It brings up a lot of stuff for me.
I bet.
But listen, I'll take your word
It's
for it.
beautiful.
And maybe at some point I will.
when you're ready. When you're
we'll
ready.
watch it.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But anyways, I do think he's marvelous. I
He's
do.
wonderful.
And I
Super
think
talented.
I think he's kind of cute and sexy in this little
Punk kind of way.
Yeah, he's not classically hot.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a character. I like his look.
Yeah, I think he's a genius, and he's so multi-talented. It just makes me happy to see somebody in our day and age who's a gay,
Yes.
and has a big spotlight.
Because there's hardly any of those.
Well, not in the spotlight like he is.
Oh, that's
and he's
true.
actually producing quality material.
That's
for some,
true.
I mean, you hear
That's
some of these
true.
drag queens doing like cat to the cat tat, boots down, boot boot ba boot boot. My fashion, cat to the cat tat, fashion, boys. I can't.
Is
stand
that a
it.
song?
It sounds like something from Drag Race music. I can't do any of that
It's
shit.
not really drag race
My
music.
boots, my clothes, my big fat ugly nose. Like I can't do it.
I like to stand right here on my ugly toes.
Oh, there you go. I just can't do the drag race
Well,
music.
you know.
So it just makes me happy to see a gay person.
Speaking of
with
drag
genuine
race,
talent.
I'm finally caught up.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, I watched the most recent episode last
Yeah,
night.
me
and,
too.
What did you think?
I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah.
I will say I don't love Betsy Johnson.
Well, I you know, it reminded me of my dear friend Princess. Do you remember my dear friend Princess?
No.
Well, she and I used to have theater tickets, and we would go down here in Seattle to the Betsy Johnson. And She was
Oh.
just a cute little thing, and she would have me help her pick out really cute Betsy Johnson outfits.
Oh, that sounds
Now,
sweet.
Princess was in her, the time we were hanging out, she was in her late 70s.
Okay.
And she would just wear the cutest high heels, and we would just put some cute Betsy Johnson. And she was tiny like Betsy, and she looked great in Betsy Johnson. You know, it was her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, I miss you, Princess.
Oh, is she gone now?
Yeah, she
rest in peace.
She passed
Princess.
away a few years ago.
Aw.
You know, she was family to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and them biddies love to go out in the town.
Well, you know, they're my people.
Hey,
really
they're
are.
my people too.
That's probably why I like Elsbeth.
I love
She's
an
one of my
older
people.
woman.
Hey, listen, should we get on to
Miscellaneous?
Yeah, I think so.
Why not?
All right.
Miscellaneous.
Put a missile
A missile?
with any anus.
Oh, Miss Ruby.
What you'll get is miscellaneous.
Well, welcome back.
Hang on, girl. Let me get in my chair.
Oh, you.
Jesus
Welcome
Lord.
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Hey,
Rushing
listen,
me.
Listen,
Huh.
should we address the elephant in the room?
Well, I wouldn't talk to me that way, but, you can call me an elephant if you want.
Listen, those ham hocks are smaller than usual.
So, yeah, Ruby, let's tell people what happened.
Well,
As you know,
we had a little...
last week ended abruptly
yes.
when I went out of my way to try and bring an eligible bachelor
Well,
to set her up with my friend.
that's questionable. But
And-
I think after having some heated conversations and threatening to kick you out of my house.
Necessary conversation,
That's right.
I might add. They were
That's
very
right.
necessary.
That's right. We kind of worked stuff out.
We did.
Yeah. And you convinced me that you had the best of intentions. And so here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that what people really want to know is how did we make it work, right? Because it's hard.
Well, you know.
It's hard. Let this be a lesson to everybody watching how
Yeah.
hard this is.
Yeah.
You know, friendship is not a cakewalk.
Relationships, really.
Cakewalk,
Relationships.
yeah, relationships.
I mean,
Working relationships.
We're, you know, we're
a couple.
We're like Hall & Oates and,
Yeah.
you know, the Mamas and the Papas.
Mamas and the Papas.
The Beatles.
The Berenstain Bears.
We are an internationally known, you know,
By a few people.
comic duo.
Yeah, we are, you know, there's a lot of pressure that falls on us.
That's right.
And, you know, I really thought that you have to understand, I live with her. So I see her in ways that you will never see her. And there are times
That is true.
There are times where she sort of looks very sad and you can tell she's a bit lonely without a man in her life.
I'm not.
Especially when I tell her I'm going to see, you know, Josiah Winter, she sort of looks at me and goes, "Oh, really?"
I thought it was Walker.
It's Winker. Winker. It's Winter.
It's Walker.
It's Winter.
It's Walker.
It's,
It's Walker.
it is Walker.
That's well. I've confused you.
Oh,
Even.
jeez.
Well, you know.
Walker. My boyfriend's name is Josiah Walker.
Well, at least you remembered his first name.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. You've said it so wrong so many times.
I know.
I've bought into the bullshit.
I know you have.
Oh my
like
God.
I said, I'm a lot more clever than you.
But I mean, listen. She sees me go out, and
That's
she's
right.
alone at home, sort of watching
but I'm
Elsbeth
not.
as an old spinster.
Well,
you know, she just sort of
I
sits
do
and-
think, you know, I
sits
write in my journal.
and mopes.
I write in my journal, and I listen to my my audiobooks.
Well,
and I watch
listen,
my programs.
I just maybe
and
I
you
just-
know, I drink my martinis.
Listen, Ruby.
I have a good life.
Ruby.
I have a good life, really.
Ruby.
What?
I saw an entry that you wrote in your journal recently.
Well, you shouldn't have been in my journal.
I wasn't in your journal. You left it on the table and it said, "Dear diary, this winter made me realize that though I am a strong woman on my own, companionship is a dish that I do long for. And I just wish that I could have one last taste before I go." Because, you know, I saw that. I said, I think I need to do something good for my sister.
Well, you.
And so when I went, I was at Diesel,
I know.
and there he was. He was sitting alone at the bar, and I said, "He's a puppet." And he's
I
an
know what
otter.
you thought.
And he's an otter, and she loves otters. She doesn't always like puppets, but I thought maybe this is her chance to redeem puppet kind with her.
No.
And so I struck up a conversation, and lo and behold,
listen,
he was a fan of yours.
Listen, I don't get with fans too much. Well, maybe
Well,
sometimes.
listen, I thought it'd
Occasionally.
be nice
Once
if you
in a
were with
while.
someone who would
not
stroke
too-
your ego for
You know,
once.
I've been with a few. All right, I've been with a lot of fans.
Most of them are fans.
That's right. That's right.
She likes the ego boost. Let me tell you, she loves the starfuckers.
I,
That's what they are.
you got a foul mouth.
Well, anyway, so, you know,
They're star lovers. Star lovers.
she had stormed out of the studio last week,
I did.
and it was very unprofessional.
And I locked you out of the house.
It was had to go to Josiah's,
That's right.
and she called me saying that she was going to burn all my wigs.
I did not say
she,
that.
She started to
I
throw my
said I was
costumes
going to throw your
out the
stuff
window.
out the window.
Well, you started doing that.
I know.
And
I
I
was pretty
said-
upset.
I almost called the police.
I know. I know.
She was acting crazy. I think I hit a
listen,
nerve.
You did hit a nerve.
The biggest nerve you could have.
I was really listen.
Huh.
I was really hurt
Really?
because I just felt like you were making fun of me again.
No, I wasn't.
You know, bringing that. What is it? A river rat of some sort?
He's an otter.
Well, he didn't look like the kind of otter I like.
Picky.
I like my otters to be about 5'10", 5'8", 5'10".
Well, I'd like to let you know that Tony doesn't have any hard feelings.
Yeah.
I took him out for a drink afterwards.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Listen, this isn't the first time this has happened to me. It won't be the last time. I know that I'm a lot."
Oh, well, if I had met Tony myself in person, I probably would have been fine.
You wouldn't have given him a chance. Let's
Well, I
be
probably
honest.
would have talked to him. I'm nice. I'm not cruel
That's
like
debatable.
you. But you know what? You just sprung him on me, and I felt like I was being made a fool. really a fool.
Well, girl, no one needs to make you a fool. You already are one.
Stop. You're not making things better.
We've already settled this. This is just our normal back and forth, girl.
Oh, you.
My God.
Anyway.
We sat down with our lawyer.
I sat down with our lawyer.
Yeah.
And, we just kind of laid out what was going on.
Yeah.
And what I wanted from the breakup. And Louvel had her ideas.
Uh-huh.
And he said to us, I think it would be better if you two find some common ground. Yeah. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Common ground. And I said, well, I'd like to grind her into common ground. And she said pretty much the same thing about me. And I told her, if you ground me into anything, it would basically be packing peanuts, and I'd be like my mom.
Well.
And she said, well, that's true.
Exactly.
So I said, well, that's probably not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And, we really don't need more packing peanuts in the environment.
No, it's bad for the environment.
And so...
yeah, she'd be microplastics.
So we've decided we're
going to keep to it.
We're going to...
But really, the biggest
gonna
thing
stay
that
together.
swayed us, was
Yeah.
the lovely messages that we
Yes.
got.
So many nice messages.
So many people we didn't even know listened to the show.
That's right.
I mean, Madonna gave us a call.
That's right.
She said, please. Allegedly, Madonna gave us a call.
Yeah.
And she said, my darlings, I watch this every night, and you must continue.
Well, every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
That's right.
And you
and Cher called us.
And she said, oh, Ruby, I know that Louvel can be a pain in the ass.
She said, it reminds me of when me and Sonny was going through what we was going through.
But listen, you two are sisters, and you have much more chemistry than Sonny and I ever have.
That's right.
So you gotta stick together. You're the only things you can have in the world is each other. Oh.
That's right. Yeah.
And don't forget, you know who else called?
Gaga?
Yes, she called.
Yeah.
She said, I will not release my new album unless you two get back together. So
Well, we felt pressure.
We felt pressure.
We felt a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Because people are like,
we had to race against the clock because her
we
album
really did
just
because,
came out this past Friday.
Elton and Brandy called.
They did. They
were
very
worried because we had just been talking about their album, and they were like, "Will this affect our release of our new album?" And
it kind of shook Hollywood.
It really did.
It really did. I didn't realize how beloved we were amongst our peers.
Well,
even RuPaul called us.
Well, she did, and she said, although I would never have either of you on Drag Race.
You're too old.
We're too old,
yeah.
and you don't have legs, Ruby.
No,
so
you couldn't
I couldn't
sashay
do the
or Shantae.
I would definitely have a hard time with the choreography.
Yeah, you would.
Although I think I could do the hairography.
I think you'd be fine.
Woo.
She said maybe I'll give you a guest spot one day.
Listen, I'd love to be a judge. We'd be good judges, wouldn't we?
Well, we're already judgy.
Oh, we'd totally
My
are judgy.
God.
But it really did shake Hollywood to its foundation.
It did. In fact, the most surprising person who gave us a call? Bernie Sanders.
I know.
And he said, Ruby and Louvel, at a time when America is so unsteady, how can we see a couple as tight as you fight? If you can't do it, America can't do it.
Well, and I do feel like I was pretty much on edge. Listen, things are tough right now.
They're tough.
They're difficult.
They're tough.
And it was nice to her, to hear from Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie really, Bernie really believes in us.
People from the entertainment industry.
From politics.
Yeah. Oh, we even had a sports person call.
We did. It was, wasn't it Michael
Travis
Jordan?
Kelce.
Well, Michael Jordan called me.
Well, Travis Kelce called me, and he said that him and Taylor were really upset about it. It was more than devastated. They said that they were completely...
They were thinking about breaking up themselves, weren't they?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No, of course not. He just said, you two are going to cause a real problem if you don't...
Yeah.
So
listen,
we're going to stay together.
This was potentially a bigger tragedy than the renaming of the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, that's right.
This could have been a national disaster.
That's right.
And we couldn't add that to the world.
No.
We could not have such destruction. So we decided
I can't have that on my conscience.
So we're going to stay together.
Yeah.
Let's Let's stay together. Loving you whether times is good or bad, happy or sad. I'm so in love with Rubes. Oh, God.
You are crazy. And you know what? I love it.
I love you, Ruby.
You know.
Despite the fact that you might be an ungrateful bitch who doesn't appreciate when I bring men to her,
Back
I
at
still
ya.
love you.
Back at
I
ya.
still love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
And you know what? Do you see what I'm wearing today?
I do.
Those are yours. And you gave them to me.
I know. Aren't they gorge?
They are.
You know, I like to be nice to you, and then you do things that hurt my feelings, and then. But you know what? We're going to leave it in the past.
We're going to leave it in the past.
We're leaving it in the past.
And you know what we're going to do next?
We're going to do.
We're going to take our conflict to resolve other people's conflicts.
It's bad advice.
In bad advice.
We told you once and we told you twice. We can't recommend our bad advice. We can't recommend our bad advice.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are at Bad Advice.
That's right.
It's been a while.
Well, it has.
You stormed off, but this was from
we never
last
got
week.
to it last week.
We saved it because we didn't want to, snub anybody.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Hey, listen, can I take a moment before we do this?
Huh.
I want to remind everyone that we do have those wonderful stickers.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
And all you need to do is, I sent some off.
Oh, yeah?
I sent some off to Georgia. I
Oh,
sent some off to Bellingham.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And, yes.
And Arizona.
Oh,
and
really?
California.
Oh, my God.
So, listen, we still have some.
I think we had one from. No, never mind. Never mind. That's
No,
not
we
right.
didn't actually.
Yeah.
What are you talking? What were
No,
you?
that was something else.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
California and none from Wyoming yet.
I sent one to Tibet.
What?
I had a really nice man from Tibet write me,
Oh,
and he said he wanted to hang us in his house.
weird. When you said Tibet, I thought you meant Tibet Midler.
No.
Oh,
Tibet. I know we said we weren't going to send him out of the country, but
well,
he was
it's
very nice.
It's expensive.
I did it just for him.
That international mail is.
Yeah. So I said, we're in Tibet. We're the hottest thing in Tibet right now.
No, I do not believe you.
Well, and that man's house we are.
But anyways. So just write us. Listen, it's free.
Yeah.
And actually, those of you who have received stickers,
Take a picture with your
We'd love
sticker.
you to take a picture.
And whatever you put your
where
sticker
you put your
on.
sticker, and we'll show it next week.
Yeah.
Over the next few weeks, we'll kind of
Yeah.
show where people put their stickers.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
It'll be so much
We'll
fun.
do that before we do bad advice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, yeah,
Little
do that.
sticker carnival.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Hey, Judys.
Uh-huh.
After I told my friend that I didn't think AI art was real creativity, things got tense.
Really?
But I thought it would be over eventually.
Well,
A few days later, we were hanging out with a group of friends and the topic of AI art came up again. This time, he didn't just defend his work, he called me out in front of everyone else. He said, it's easy for you to sit there and criticize my art when you've never done anything even remotely creative in your life.
Wow.
Maybe you're just bitter because you can't even wrap your head around how much effort it takes to create something with AI. You're stuck in your outdated ways, and honestly, I think you're just jealous that people are actually recognizing my work. That's fighting
Wow.
words. That sounds like something we would say to each other.
yeah, absolutely.
I was-
It literally sounds like our script.
Yeah.
If we had a script.
We don't have a script at all. I was blindsided by how harsh she was, especially
Yeah,
in front of our friends.
I'm kind of feeling a little blindsided by her, him doing that
Well,
too.
That's
so.
a little too personal.
Yeah.
I hadn't even gone after him personally. I just said that tweaking prompts and letting AI generate the art didn't feel the same level of effort as painting or illustrating.
No, not really.
Now it's like he's turning into some kind of personal attack. I tried to stay calm and explain that it wasn't meant to upset him or undermine him, but he kept going off. The rest of the group seemed uncomfortable, and some of our mutual friends tried to diffuse the situation.
Well, of course they did.
Right. But it was clear.
Kind of like Madonna and Cher
Yeah.
tried to diffuse our situation.
Yeah, it's true. But it was clear things had shifted.
That's
Since
right.
then, things between us have been awkward.
Oh, I bet.
I feel like I'm only the one being made to look bad for sharing my opinion. And I'm wondering if I should just apologize or back off. Honestly, I don't think I was out of line, just sharing how I felt. This was from Amaya Critique.
Listen,
Amaya Critique?
I think AI is just bullshit. AI art, anyways.
Yeah,
so,
well, I don't like that it
it
has
basically
to scrape the internet and steal
yeah, it's
from other
basically
people.
stealing real art.
Yeah,
Other people's hard work.
now this is an interesting debate that I have heard though.
Yeah.
Because so the idea is AI generation is supposed to mimic the human brain generating ideas, correct? And so someone argued, well, don't you sort of steal art from what you see in the world and turn that into your own art by taking it and turning it into your own?
Yeah, well, no, not
So
really.
that was just the devil's advocate. I agree with you. I don't think it's right because it's a robot.
Here's my problem with it. It's artificial. It's
Yeah.
literally the first word.
Right.
Artificial.
Right. It's kind of like you. You're
it
artificial.
goes through.
Girl, that wasn't an insult. You are artificial.
I am not artificial.
But you're not intelligent, that's for sure. She's artificial unintelligence.
Listen, we've had this conversation. I am an LLC. I am a real person. I am a corporation. The Supreme Court of the United States has stated plainly that I am a corporation, which
Very
makes
well.
me a person.
Okay. Okay.
I do not want to go over this again with you.
Fine. That's fine.
No AI is a person. I'm a person.
Not yet, at least.
Well,
It's only a matter of
each
time.
AI would have to literally incorporate themselves.
Well, maybe they will.
Well, maybe they will.
Who knows?
But it's still artificial.
I agree.
And it's, they are stealing other people's work
They are.
by scraping through it and stealing the essence of it.
Yes.
And then, throwing it up all over.
It's creepy how good it's gotten, though. That's what I'm scared of.
That's true. And I worry about it.
Yeah, me too.
I worry that somebody will try and
AI us.
AI us, yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be fun.
No.
It's the Punching Judy Show.
Show.
Hello, Ruby. My name is Louvel. How are you today?
I am just fine.
I am a robot that is meant to replicate a drag queen. Bop, bop, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop.
Yeah, listen, he's a jerk.
He's a dick.
Listen, all he had to say is, hey, listen, I don't agree. And that would have been enough.
You know what you
but
should
he had
do?
to take it all personal and get weird.
And get weird.
Yeah.
Because he's probably self-conscious about his own lack
Well,
of
I
skills.
think that's what it is. I think he feels insecure
I mean, he-
about his quote-unquote art.
He projected it himself. He said, you don't have any talent, you're just jealous. Baby, I don't think he has any talent. And he's jealous that he has to resort to stealing.
Well, and honestly, I've seen some AI stuff.
you can always kind of tell.
I put my face up for some AI stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, it was horrible.
Girl, that was the first step.
Oh, it was terrible.
Get next thing you know, there's going to be AI Miss
So
Ruby.
I know it was a terrible mistake because once you let them at you, you're done.
You never know.
I know.
You could be floating around that.
But I looked horrible, just horrible.
You were like, I'm Ruby.
it really
You
was.
look like The Substance.
I had 5 fingers.
You know that movie, The Substance?
Yeah, I do.
That's what you looked like.
Well, I ended up with 5 fingers, and that's wrong.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we've talked about this. Puppets do not have 5
It's right
fingers,
there
so
in the
it was
puppet.
really weird.
It was written on the puppet tablet.
That's right. The puppet tablets on the Mount Muppet. Anyways, I ended up with 5 fingers, and I've seen.
You were scared.
I've seen some humans
With 8
end up with more
dicks on their nose.
Yeah, more 5 fingers than 5 fingers, 6, 7,
I've
8.
seen all sorts of. I think I saw a scary one. It was like 2 sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
It was because they're doing video now.
Yeah.
There were 2 sumo wrestlers, and as they collided, they absorbed into one big sumo wrestler, and it was very spooky.
That ain't right.
It's sort of like Eldritch horrors, like Cthulhu.
Terrible.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
So you tell your friend.
So you just tell your friend.
This is what you're gonna do.
Your friend.
I know some techie people. I know some hackers. I know some techie people.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna have them create. There's this thing called a poison model.
Oh.
And you can poison AI nowadays. You
Great.
You feed it this poison image or code,
Prompts?
and it fucks everything up with it. It starts to fuck itself up, and nothing makes sense anymore. So we're gonna give you one of these. You're gonna poison your friend's
Is this
AI.
true?
It is.
Well,
Artists are starting to use it. It's so it's really cool that it can be a watermark that they put on their image, and it poisons the whole algorithmic
that
process.
makes sense.
I am not probably
sort of like a little copyright.
Yeah, I'm probably not giving it justice. I'm not
Probably
a tech
not.
person.
You usually don't.
But in layman's terms,
Yes.
you're poisoning the AI.
Yeah.
And so we're going to give you a poison to give to the AI.
Like a poison pill.
A poison pill.
That's
kind of what
right.
it is. It's going to fuck up your friend's AI, and he's
Yeah.
only going to be able to make like 5-nosed Pinocchios and like Mickey Mouse with a dildo coming out of his eyes.
no.
And SpongeBob with no holes.
You know what's the worst part about that, though, is then he'll probably become famous.
Oh, maybe.
Because they'll be so weird.
It's so avant-garde.
This is taking it to a whole
art.
new level.
It is mocking the AI as if a critique piece.
Yeah, that's probably what'll happen.
Well, you know.
The world's just gone mad.
But you remember that banana? You know that art festival that happens, Art Basel? This guy, he goes to Art Basel, pretends that he literally tapes a banana to a whiteboard or a white wall and sells it for like millions of dollars. That's the state of the world we're in. People
hell?
sniffing their own farts,
Oh, jeez.
getting high off their supply. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
yeah.
So, honestly, I can believe that his AI art being all topsy-turvy would probably sell something. I just can't believe it.
I was an early adapter.
Of what?
Technology. I remember when I
Girl,
bought,
the abacus is not technology anymore.
well, it was. But I remember when I bought the first Pong, and I was like, this is the future. Bing, 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 bing.
Can you imagine people nowadays trying to play their attention spans? They'd be bored out of their mind after the
I
first
remember when I
ping.
saved the princess.
Mario?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm a Mario girl.
I had Mario,
Yeah.
the first one.
I bet
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah, well, listen, I loved it. But it's gone too far.
With AI.
A little bit.
So we're taking a stance.
I don't know.
We're taking a stance right now.
That's right.
I will say, okay, I think that there is a purpose for AI.
Sure.
I use ChatGPT sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I was trying to make a recipe and calculate all the calories in the recipe
Yeah.
by measurement. And instead of doing all the math, because I'm not very good at math,
Yeah.
I just wrote it all into ChatGPT and it wrote up a beautiful macro summary for me. And I think
and listen,
that's a good reason
That's
to use
great.
it. That's a good
But
reason
you know
to use
what?
it.
Nuclear energy can also be used for good.
Yeah.
And it can be used for ill.
Exactly.
And the problem is that nuclear energy was, it used to be under control. But, AI was developed more as a commercial application.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the people who are in charge of it might not have our best interests in mind.
No, definitely not.
So there's that.
It's all very dark these days, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well,
All
let's not
these-
get too dark.
These tech bros scare me.
Well, some of them do.
Yeah.
They're like the guys that nobody liked at school, and now they're going to take it out on all
And now
of
they're like
us.
evil Disney villains.
Well, yes.
They're like, we're gonna make all of you into techno slaves and make you like turn on Matrix headsets and pump fluids out
I
of your
don't even have a
bodies.
brain, and I'm really worried about
They're gonna upload
those brain implants they want to do.
Oh,
those neural links.
Oh yeah,
and
no,
stuff.
I'm never gonna get that.
No.
They'll put commercials in your head.
No. I mean, I've had enough with the commercials on the socials.
Sometimes I just want to go to a deserted island, build a cabin, and stay there.
Well, sounds fun.
Right?
Yeah, some days.
Be
Some
Gilligan
days I think I'm going to leave here,
Yeah.
and just go somewhere new.
We could be the Swiss Family Robinson.
That's right. That's correct.
I don't think people even know what that is anymore.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Old
And that
TV
just shows
show,
how old
folks.
you are. Oh, come on. I'm older than you.
I know.
You always look young next to me.
I always look young. Someone thought I was 27 the other day.
Well, they might need to get some glasses.
Well, Amaya, I think it's pretty simple. Your friend sucks.
Your
AI
friend sucks.
sucks.
Yep. And
Tell
it's,
him to develop talent
time to get new
himself.
friends.
Time to get new friends.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
That's it. That's it.
Sweet and short and sweet.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that short?
Or you could be like us, have Cher and Madonna call and try to fix things. But I doubt you're that important.
Yeah, well,
I mean-
we have achieved a certain notoriety.
Yeah, listen, you might not know how famous we are, but amongst our peers, we're lauded.
That's right.
We're lauded as big people.
We're up and comers. Let's put it that way.
But we're really not in the private
Right, exactly.
in private we're not. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not private.
we have our fans, and
yeah.
so there you go.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
girl, I think we got through it. We didn't even hardly fight.
Yeah, I think we're on a good trajectory forward. Holding your hand?
I just want to say,
Yeah.
let's make the best of it.
Yeah, because you only
And
have
you're a bitch.
You only have Well, I was gonna say you only have like 3 summers left.
Well, anyways,
So I want to enjoy them while I can.
All right.
All right.
Send us a note. We want to send you a sticker.
Email us at thepunchingjudies@gmail.com.
Yep,
You can
and,
also listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
We'd love to have your subscriptions. Tell your friends to subscribe.
And if you'd like to watch the show, you can find us on YouTube.
That's right.
You can also find clips of our show on TikTok
And
Instagram.
And Blue Sky.
And Blue Sky.
Yeah.
All right, friends.
The time has come.
To say goodnight.
It's later than you think.
We've had some laughs, shared some fun,
and toasted with some drinks. Until next time, we have to say,
whenever that may be, please do that thing we always asked. And please subscribe for free.
Good night,
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
That wasn't bad.
No.